see. We're gonna close that out. All right. We are set. Good morning. How's it going, guys? Here's AMC and GameStop are moving. Yeah, bro. We have earnings tomorrow for GameStop, so I'm actually quite excited about that. If my volume is kind of fucked up, you guys let me know, because they had an update for OBS, which is the software that I use for streaming. So if it's fucked up, just let me know and I'll try to fix it. Because like every time they do a big update like that, it resets everything I have. Everything I set up is kind of like messed up. All right, how's it going, guys? Grande, how you doing, man? Let me see. All right. Let me make sure this thing, because I know for sure this video is going to be demonetized. All right, sounds perfect. Awesome. All right, let's make some money. Let me close this out. Let me just make sure I have nothing opened here. All right, I think we're set. Let me just play with the screen a little bit. Make sure you guys get the entire. All right. Oh shit! Here we go. Give me a second. Let me see. I'm setting everything up. Where's Google? 149. All right. So SPY. So far, like I said, do not think we're gonna get a huge run from SPY. I have very low expectations as far as trading opportunities go for it today. But if I were to like tell you guys my overall sentiment on it, I would say I'm actually quite bullish on it at the moment. So far, as you guys can see here, this right here, as long as we remain trading above this line, which is 519.75, I'm gonna be quite bullish for the stock. I mean, for the ETF. I think we have a really decent chance of like actually popping up to the aftermarket lows of Friday, if all things go well. It's not that big of a move, but you know that would be ideal for me. It's about $1 up, so I do think we have a solid chance of actually going up, so long as we remain above that. The price action this morning has been pretty shitty, not gonna lie. Outside of that morning candle, the SPY has just been selling off. The volume, as I'm looking at it, it's a little bit bearish, but I don't want to say I am bearish all of a sudden yet. I want to wait and see again. Sometimes it's the morning, there's a lot of volatility, so you know, I just want to temper expectations on that. Let's see where we go. Like I said on Discord, we have calls at 520 and then puts at 519.75. Let's see if either of them hold. I played calls already and I'm thinking about going back in. Let me see here. Give me a second. What is it now? Let me see. Where is all right. Yeah. Let's see if we actually go up. I'm bullish. Ideally, again, goals for today for me are going to be 521. Not expecting a lot. I'm gonna keep my expectations pretty minimal, and just like, you know, if we get more than that, I'm happy all the same, but I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive on my selling. I don't want to risk too much money, and I don't have too much money in the market right now. I don't have a lot of open positions. The biggest surprise today was Tesla. Tesla just absolutely blew up. I don't know if you guys played it. Like, this thing just like popped, bro. I have no idea, because like I didn't see any news when that came out. Let me see here again. Let me refresh. Yeah, I don't see any news coming out. And it's already selling off. It's back down to 168.75 as usual. So like, let's see. Oh, there we go. SPY. Push. Let me go to open up another trading wheel, because I'm going to be trading directly from it on my side. Market. What the fuck, bro? There we go. Keep pushing. Keep going. Dude, what the fuck? Let's see here. Muhammad asks, do you think AMC is going to move because of GameStop? Yeah, to a degree. To a degree. I don't think it's going to copy it, like shadow it perfectly, but yeah, I think it has a decent chance of picking up as well. As you can see here, like nothing has come out of AMC, and we had that big spike similar to that we had in GameStop. So again, not to the same degree, but I do think they're both gonna move. I've always said whatever shorting algorithm they have implemented on this stock, like, it's also affecting GameStop, AMC. Oh my God, GameStop and AMC, they're both being shorted by the same people. So the price action has always been very similar. When we have huge jumps on GameStop, AMC follows. It's always been like that. So I still am one to think that, you know, it's the same people shorting it, and I do think they still have significant positions on both, even though I think through AMD they've been able to like kind of like ease up on that due to the amount of, you know, dilution that has been happening on there. Oh, we close this current. Oh, the sun's coming out and it's being a pain in the ass. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. We have it's up there, but again, the price action is very weak right now. It is remarkably weak. Oh, there we go. That should fill up the entire stream. Oh my God. Run away. See OBS. There we go. It's going. Let's see. Come on, give me that breakout. We need a strong candle right here. We need a follow up. We cannot have this thing kind of like going all the way back down to like 520, because it's gonna lose that momentum. We need to hold this level and like actually push up with a strong candle. Give me a breakout. There we go. Here we go. Your teeth are another day. Come on, bro. Push. Oh, come on, give me something, bro. Something to work with. I don't want to just scalp another 25 cents. I want a full dollar up. Let me see. Come on. Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? This sucks. Again, if this thing starts closing under 520, like that momentum's going to be dissipated. Benny, how's it going, man? How you doing? Fuck me, bro. Come on, pick up. What do you mean, bro? What you do? What did you do? What the hell did you do? How is it bad? It's low. I'll tell you that. It's kind of like, but it's not bad. So far, my trades are up. Tesla really paid off. But, Tesla paid off, but SPY is the one that's really lagging right now. Bro, it didn't even hold that level. Why'd you go in on puts? It didn't hold that whatsoever. Like, it was just like dip and just a bounce up immediately. On calls now. Yeah, bro. I've played calls twice so far. I'm trying to like get a really good payout here, but like this thing is just not working with me. It's like really shitty price action. Like push this thing up. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, ultimate. What's it called? Carvana. Yeah, CVNA. This thing has just been performing so well. I am beyond shocked how much this company has grown. It was like underneath. It was under $10, and it just keeps on going up and up and up nonstop. It's over 2,000% up, almost 3,000. That is insane. I wish I would have picked it up. That is fucking crazy. I thought the used car sales market was dying. Yeah, bro. So did I. Come on, give me that breakout. It's like right there, pushing. Come on, bro. Give me that pop. Fuck me, bro. Fuck this shit. Let's see. Oh my god. I think we're gonna get one of those days where like SPY just doesn't do anything but goes sideways. Here we go. This is because I decided to touch SPY today. Nah, it's not on you, man. It's honestly like the market overall is kind of like eh. Outside of Tesla, of course. It's like Tesla just, that thing was just a chef's kiss today, not gonna lie. Oh, here we go. It's pumping. I'm seeing volume coming in. Does anyone here on the live chat, like, do any of you trade futures by any chance? I gotta put an alert up on my Discord. I'm opening the room up for like a bigger beta. Like I said. There we go. Come on. Pump it. Pump this thing up. I feel like it's like kind of like loading up. I get the feeling that this thing is kind of like holding up. Like bears are like tugging in and like bulls are kind of like loading up. And then we're going to get a big breakout. And that would be fucking amazing. Okay, that would be fucking crazy good. Let me see. 25 or 26. Dude. I'm off to make coffee. Back in 5. All right, man. Ugh. Let me go. Let me put this on the 1 minute chart. Let's see what we can actually kind of like make out. So far, this thing is definitely heading down. Ideally, the price action starts like closing up on the top and holding this level so like we can actually get a breakout. If we actually start breaking down here, I might switch to puts at 520. Quick puts, nothing crazy. See if it actually pays off, but if not, I might just straddle because like I'm having a hard time kind of like justifying holding puts for SPY so long as like it remains on top. And like even though it's in a bearish trend right now, it's still at the top level, you know what I mean? Like it's holding up pretty well. Like pretty fucking well. So again, that's why I'm thinking like I feel like bulls are loading up and we're gonna get a big move. Nothing crazy, but like bigger than what we've seen today, like relative to the price action we've seen today. So we'll see though. Like I said in the morning, the market today is kind of like really iffy. I'm not all that confident in anything today. I'm kind of like playing it super light, you know, very risk averse today. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I love this song, bro. Bro, I always have so much music on my back on the back of my streams, and I get copyrighted every single stream. Even when I put like non-copyrighted like lo-fi songs, like I get Google on my ass like, "Hey, stop it." Bro, I'm about to like call it a day or something. Cause I have open positions and like I'm not. This thing is like pissing me off for real. And I added on a personal trade because I'm also trading futures. I kind of added right here, and that was a really stupid mistake. Like really dumb. Because I knew I should have waited to get that bottom half, but like we'll see. I think we have a what's that? Here we go. Is this it? This candle's pretty fucking lit right now. On the 1 minute chart. Here we go. Here we go. Pump it. Here it is. Bulls, come in, bro. Like load the fuck up. Like pump this shit into like 521. Come on. Come on, you gotta show up right here. This is a breakout. This is what I was telling you guys. If we can break this stupid ass level here and get a follow-up candle about the same size, we are gone, bro. 521 for sure. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Pump it. Bump. Scheme and follow. There we go. Run it through. Fuck me, bro. Yes. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Alright. Here we go. Let's take a look at Psycho. 100% LOL. What do you mean, bro? AMD jumped. Jumped $5. Yeah. I saw the news on AMD that Intel and AMD, like China's ridding themselves of them. Come on, just give me a follow-up candle. Same size. Just give me a breakout. Just give me a strong breakout. Cranky should be trading on laughing gas. Why is TSM? What's the deal with TSM? Shit's not moving. Because have you seen the news? There's a lot of things going on, but like TSM is a solid stock, bro. What you mean, bro? Start loading up. Like I don't know why you guys are like talking about like why isn't it blowing up? Like this is the moment when you want to start loading up, bro. When it's slow like that. I made a whole huge ass DD on it, explaining to you guys why this company is like poised for greatness. Like it has, I don't want to say no competition because that's technically wrong, but like practically, like nobody can do what AMD does. And the same thing with ASML. Like you guys should be loading on those too if you guys are into like the semiconductor thing, semiconductor business. Like this is like your chance, bro. Let me see, at 1 80, 281, 25. Two. Yeah, but are you in calls or are you in actual like equity? What are you holding? Are you holding both? Because like here's the thing about you, like you for some reason you bought calls and like again, when I do those like DD drops, I'm not doing them based on you know a certain time frame. So like doing calls on them is just you know at that point you're kind of risking it because like you're going off on your own. So I have like no idea. So that thing could like move sideways. Like 2024, like I put it on the thing. 2024 is not gonna be a big year for a TSM, but long term it is. Here we go. What I tell you guys? What the fuck did I tell you guys? There it is, bro. Bulls came in through, bro. Yeah. That's what the fuck is up. All right. SPY finally. Fuck. Shit. Oh. Finally. Watch it be like two people. Watch it be like 2 or 3 people actually in SPY calls at the moment too. All right, let me see. We're seeing a little bit of resistance right here. It makes sense given that on the pre-market we had a lot of support at this level, and that support kind of became resistance. So let's see if we have the actual momentum at the moment to push through that and break it, because that's the only thing that's going to be separating us from 521. I hope it keeps going. I want to see 522. Yeah, me too. Let me see. Go back to the live stream here. Amazon, Nvidia is flying. What did I miss? Ah, man, bro, are you in calls, Benny? You should be in calls right now, because like your calls should be up. I want 523, bro. I want 550. Give me 600. Make my day. Make my day. Yeah, I am on calls. Perfect. See. Why is this thing? Give me a second, guys. Alright, we're kind of pushing up. Let's see. Just give me that breakout. Come on. I should have already been in. Getting in now would be chasing, right? Yeah, bro, you would be buying at peak, man. You would literally be buying at peak. And I mean, it has room for growth, don't get me wrong, but at this point, you gotta be careful, you know? Like, you have to know what you're doing if you're gonna be getting in on calls right now. Because I got in here. I got in for a quick scalp here. And then I added right here. So I told you guys, like, I think it's going to go up. It's going to hit this limit. It's going to hold here for a while before we get a big breakout. I think bulls are loading up. And that's exactly what happened. So let me see Nvidia. Bro, Nvidia is just fucking goated, man. This thing is non-stop, bro. This thing has been a fucking blessing for me. And then we have, let me look at Tesla, bro. Tesla pumped and dumped, bro. Tesla today was the perfect definition of what a pump and dump is. That was wild. Let me see. I should have slide. We may as well just do calls on Nvidia every day and just leave everything else, bro. I've been playing the fuck out of Nvidia. Like, that thing pays. You have to have money though. But if you guys have like the wallet and you guys are fairly good traders, like, absolutely. There's a reason why there's alerts on Nvidia every morning that nobody plays. I think Temple's the only person I know that trades calls on Nvidia. But his account is a little bit bigger than usual, so. Let me just look at Google, because like Google has been trashy today, and that's putting it mildly. MLGO. EGOX as well. Yep, and the other two are fucked. Let's see here. So far, we've been rejected right here. It doesn't mean that we're gonna go back to the lows that we were. It's not a certainty, but I would say like once we start breaking underneath like 520.35, that's when I'm gonna be thinking about pulling out. No, not you. Let me just get rid of all this bullshit. Am I still, what did you say? Am I still what? Are you still bullish on SPY? Yeah. Of course, man. I told you. So long as we remain above like 520, for example, that's like the level for me today. The one I watch out for. Like, I'm going to be bullish as hell. Like I said, I think we're going to get that pump. I don't think we're going to get one of those days where like we run $5. But I do think we have the chance to like really push like $1 or two, even $2 at the very best up. I am still bullish. There you go. There we go. Who bought the fucking float on this thing? Here we go. Let me see. What are you saying? I'm never as excited for GameStop earnings tomorrow. I hope Ryan Cohen shed some light on new investments and upcoming share dividends, new store layouts. Literally anything will be good. Yeah, me too, man. I hope they're transparent about what their forward plan for 2024 and even 2025 is. I want to see them talking about it, not just kind of like submit the report and let it be that, you know. I want to see a real plan of action. Oh, come on, don't do that. Let's push. See here. So far so good. It's hold above this little resistance that we built, and we could push on the next 5 minutes. If not, we're just gonna be trading here for a while. Just letting you guys know, because if you guys start seeing a lot of theta decay depending on your entry, then you know what to do. For those of you that actually went in at 520 or like added here about like 520.20s, just continue holding. Consider selling either through Theta or because you have to leave trading, or at 520.35. This is like the place where I'm going to be looking to sell if we hold like underneath it a little bit. Right now, I'm just going to be holding. I think we have the capability of actually like pushing through another little pump. We just kind of like go up, go down, go up, go down, go up. Next leg up for sure should be 521, assuming that it actually happens. If we start trading underneath here, like a little channel right here, this is fucked. That is for sure fucked. The volume is good, but like it's not that strong today. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. I got people writing me. What is your... see. Oh, it's breaking. A lot of weakness coming in. A lot of people selling. All right. Okay. Let's see if it holds or if we start sinking. If we start sinking, I am out. Oh, what was that? Let's see. Let's see. This thing is just absolutely fucking dead. I don't know what happened to Tesla. Like that pump, like it's just, I can't believe they pumped and dumped this thing. It's literally the thing that happened. It's up and down. But again, this company's like, it's having a lot of struggles right now. I saw a report coming out this weekend that the new the cyber trucks, right? Apparently, like the demand plummeted because like they were trying to resell the vehicles online and like nobody was buying them. And then there was another report that the panels are kind of like bruising up, like they're changing colors. So the quality of the panel itself is questionable as well. So we'll see if that affects Tesla overall. But I feel like the Cybertruck demand, a potential collapse in demand is going to really affect this company. Because if it plummets, they said, even Elon said, like, this thing is not going to be profitable for a while. And that's assuming that demand continues to be steady or go up. And if it's going down, like, it's going to be a huge loss for this company. It's like, we'll see what happens. Google, so far it's holding up pretty well on a potential breakout. I'm going to set up an alert here for you guys. I'm looking at this on my other chart, but I'm going to pull it right here on the stream one. I think we have a decent chance of actually pumping up over the next couple of minutes to, like, you know, 520, 150, 20 right here. A little bit above this little line. And I feel like that's going to be a perfect opportunity for you guys to, like, actually load up. I'm going to tell you guys to, like, consider. You guys have got to fuck my life, shit. consider SPY and the rest of the market for calls here. But yeah, that's gonna be an entry for you guys right here. 150, put it at 10. If it holds, we might see a little dip again. It's not gonna be a big deal, but this is a pressure chamber. This thing is gonna move either way. So do consider puts as well in the event that it pulls back. I would say below 149.80 on a potential breakout. So like we actually start breaking out, you open up on calls, and this thing just flunks, then consider switching all the way to, like, you know, puts, even if you're holding your call still. It's a little bit tricky because like the rest of the market's kind of like at the moment, but it is a risk that I would be willing to take. Jesus Christ. Right here. Hedge with puts at 149.85. Let's put it at 85. I'm gonna put this on the options. All right, Nvidia. No, I'm not gonna tell you guys to buy Nvidia yet. If you guys miss this pump right here, just let it go. Just move on with something else. Right now, the market's being really, really shitty. I closed out my calls on this thing. I'm gonna consider adding if we actually start breaking over 520.65. Let me write that down for you guys as well. But so far, SPY, we had a breakout, but it was very limited. It was not what I wanted it to be, which of course it wasn't. This candle, we're gonna move it a little bit further down, and we're obviously gonna be considering calls if we can break above that level. Let me look at the Fibos real quick. Yeah, this thing aligns perfectly with what I drew. What I drew. Did you close what? Close all of them? No, I closed like the vast majority. So I had 25 calls. And I closed like 23. I have 2 left, which is pretty much nothing. So yeah, pretty much I close everything because I'm not gonna make money on 2 calls. I'm just feeling uncertain about it. I'm feeling really uncertain. Let me see here. Are you still bullish? Yes. Yeah. Frank, yeah. I'm still bullish on SPY. Again, people keep asking me, as long as we remain above 520, I am bullish. We can go up. I'm just not going to take a lot of risks today, even though I'm bullish, because it's not worth it. Hold. Let me see if we hold. Consider. consider calls if we hold this level. That's 520, 65-ish, 60-ish. This is a very risky put, but if we start breaking underneath, I would say like 520, 40, to be honest. Very risky put at 520, 40. And again, we're scalping, guys. We're not really holding for anything. The price action of this thing is fucked. Very risky put at 5. All right, make sure you guys are looking at the Discord. Let me see here. The Cybertruck cosmetic design looks awful. Yeah, bro, I have no idea who the fuck thought that the Cybertruck would look good. I've seen pictures of like real people driving it. It looks terrible. It just looks weird. And I know it's supposed to look weird, but it looks like, it's not that it's different. It's just, it looks off. It looks ugly. I would never buy a Cybertruck over like an F-150 if I were to buy a truck or a Tacoma. Too many videos of the Cybertruck struggling with basic shit. Also, it's only bulletproof against a 22. Ooh, really? Is that true, Psycho? Oh, wow. Because I heard Elon Musk was like bragging about it being like bulletproof, like it's safe, you know, you can hide in it if someone starts shooting. I feel like that was a big marketing tool for them, talking about how safe it was in that aspect. Coin is up 8%. Of course it is. Coin just keeps on going up. And that's Google, not Spy. Benny redacted. Today is likely to be a bust for most things. Yeah, we're just Psycho, you're not wrong. We're pretty much just scalping, man. Like I said this morning, I wasn't feeling the market this morning, and based on what I saw, and then like also after the market opened, I'm not seeing a lot of strength in the market. I'm not really feeling bullish about anything. I'm kind of like just, you know, scalping very small amounts of money, and that's it. So we're gonna be I'm right there with you, man. We're gonna be just trading very small. How how long should I hold scalps? It's up to you, man. Sometimes I just like literally like 2 pennies above like my entry. I get when I play like risky trades, I am in and out, unless that thing just keeps on going nonstop, or you're just kind of like watching it just like pump or like dump like crazy. Like Tesla today, that was my scalp today. I opened up and it just kept on going and going and going and going nonstop for like the first 5 minutes. So like the same thing applies to like any other trade that you might see where I say, you know, consider like scalping. Yeah, in and out, man. You're just not gonna hold. I've only made $30. Hey, that's a meal right there, bro. What you mean, bro? It's not bad. I've only made $200 myself. I've made $200 today. Like nothing to brag about. But again, I'm not feeling pressed about it. I know the market's shitty, so I'm not gonna be crying. It's like, oh, I've made so little, so, you know, so little today. It's like it happens. Some days the market's gonna be great, and some days it's gonna be shit. On Spy, I made $10. I'm off to Wendy's with today's gains. Yeah, bro. I mean, the way Wendy's is going, Spencer, I don't know if you saw. They were apparently trying to pull a stunt where they're gonna like elevate prices on burgers, on food, based on the traffic on the restaurant. So in the at noon, right, when like everyone and no wait, let me see. When does the Wendy's at my place get the busiest? So like I would say like in the afternoon actually, about 12 to 2 p.m. when it's like the busiest. The prices on burgers is gonna go up, and then but it's never gonna go down like below the current price. So I saw that they were trying to do that, but they got a fuck ton of lashback on it, and they might have like taken down that plan. But if they actually pull through with that, we are fucked. I'm not gonna go to Wendy's if they do that. No, bro. It's what do you mean you don't hate that? That's bad for you, bro. It's not like the price is gonna go below what it's current what it currently is. It's not like the price is gonna fluctuate up and down at the current level. It's only gonna go up, and it's gonna reset back to like what it is right now when nobody's at the restaurant. So if you go at like 12 when it's the busiest, you're gonna pay a premium on that. It's not like during quiet times it's gonna go below like let's say the $7 the Baconator is gonna go from like 6 to like 5. It's not gonna happen. It's just gonna remain at 7. But at 12 p.m. if you actually go to Wendy's, it's probably gonna be $10. That's the difference. And fellas, I am looking at puts right now. I am looking at puts right now. Come on. There's gonna be bidders. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be like the stock market. It's gonna be people bidding and asking and shit like that. It's gonna be a whole brokerage. It's gonna be an exchange. The Wendy Stock Exchange. Now, if we break this, we've seen this thing fall twice to this level right here. And we've seen a streak of 3's lower highs right here, right? We've seen it at 1, 2, and 3. If the current bounce that we're bound to get does not break this thing could actually break that support once and for all. And I'm talking about like probably like 520.10 or lower. Let's see. When is the busiest time for my Wendy's though? It's not showing. Let me check out Google. Here it is. Yeah, it is 12 p.m. when everyone's out getting lunch. Bro. Boom. Let me see. There we go. We're breaking down, people. We're breaking down. Great job, Bavarian. I don't know if you're watching the stream. Let me just put that. I don't know. I feel like some people. This thing is going down, down, down. What open trades do you have? I'm in on Tesla, SPY, and Google right now. Google had that breakout that I told you about. So those are like the ones I'm in right now. And Tesla, I'm scalping calls right now, actually. I'm not up right now, I'm actually down because I actually bought right here. So I'm red on my Tesla, green on my Google, and green on my SPY. Let's see if Tesla, if Elon Musk can do something about that. We shall see. Do you get puts at 520.40? Yep. I scalped. And not only scalped on puts on options, right? I'm also trading futures, so I actually did buy. I actually shorted. Yes. So to your point, yes. That 5-minute 200 EMA strong resistance, yes sir. Yes sir. Oh, there goes a trade. You guys heard that. Let's see. See, oh, we're seeing it pump. I was wondering when bulls were gonna show up, because even if it's on a downtrend, bulls typically like to show up and like show strength. And so far, like bears have been just tugging it out. I do see bulls kind of like pushing at some point and breaking out of the downward trend. By the way. I'll erase this real quick because I'm gonna be setting up new alerts. But Benny, you asked if I went in on puts. Yeah, I scalped puts on that real quick. In and out, boom. And this alert is still open. But if we actually start breaking out in here, like we hold this and then we actually start seeing a breakout here, I might go in on early calls at this level. I'm not gonna lie. The way I draw trend lines is weird. How is it weird, dude? It's pretty basic. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Psycho, you're goofy as fuck, bro. This is why you always lose money. Let's see what it does here. We're gonna be testing a little bit of resistance. Can we break out of it? I think we have a solid chance at like pretty much retouching that upper level of the VWAP. Let's see. Come on, give me a breakout. If we get rejected again here, this is gonna be hilarious. If we go underneath the VWAP again, oof, Bear's gonna be crying out of joy. Because at that point, it does set up SPY in a really bad predicament, in my opinion. Pull it. On. Seeing a lot of liquidity around here. Let me see on the chart. Let me see. Let me look at the liquidity range right here. Let me see. Just give me that breakout. It's been pushing liquidity. push, push, push. Come on. Let's keep on going. Let's see. Come on. Give me 5, 20, 60. And then just hold that level for a while. Let me see. Those puts were rough. Where did you go in? Did you make money on those, Mo? Because we broke 520.40 a couple minutes ago. About like, what was it? Like 13, 14 minutes ago. And those paid off pretty well. Paper gnome. Well, did you trade the stock alerts by any chance? Because that's where you make money. That is your domain. Oh my god. What do you have? Are you? Oh shit. What do you have? Is it like cold or is it something serious? I feel like other people played them today. Let me see. Stock alerts. Yeah, MLGO was played by Temple and Bavarian. Seeing we're gonna meet a little bit of resistance here. Let's see if we can actually break over that. Volume. Is this the profile? Let me see. No, I am sick. I got the flu. Oh shit, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That's gonna suck for a while. That's gonna suck for like 2 weeks, not gonna lie. Yeah, bro, just like lay in bed and relax, bro. Chill out and just like honestly go to bed. It's like the best way to like kind of like pass the time because there's not gonna be anything you can do about it. When I get sick, I'll just rather be asleep the entire day. Dude, I am starving. What the fuck? Now I want Wendy's. I have Wendy's on my mind right now. How much is a Wendy's? Double. Where is it? Is the Wendy's chicken sandwich good? Let me see. They have the ghost pepper. No, I don't want that shit. So far, this thing is holding up pretty well. 520, 60 and above. Let's see. Let's go up. Come on, just give me that breakout. I want to see 521 by 12 within an hour. That would be crazy good. This is where we're going to meet a little bit of resistance again, and then we'll see if we can actually break out. Let me see. Let's see. Come on, break out. Spicy chicken is king. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a chicken sandwich, to be honest. Probably gonna cut the stream in like 20 minutes or so and just go get something to eat. So I gotta be at the gym at 3. So I gotta eat before that, and I've been up since like 6. I got up pretty late today. I usually wake up at 4. Let's see. We're seeing a pump on the. There it is. We're going up. This thing is so boring. Fuck. I'm trying to get it to like 521 before I leave the stream, but like this thing is taking forever, bro. AMD's on a rocket, yeah, because like the whole thing with Intel and AMD. I can't believe people actually sold AMD this morning because they were scared that China's no longer going to be using them, as if that's going to really affect the company. AMD is solid, bro. That company's gonna go over $200 really soon as well. Oh. 520.75. Let me look at Google real quick, because like Google kind of like shit the bed. We had that breakout, it was solid, and then it just said, nah, it's gonna pull back. So it didn't hold. And Nvidia's kind of breaking out again. If SPY actually does break out, this thing is going to make a new high, by the way. This thing is going to follow it 100%. SPY just needs to break out again. We're seeing the same resistance that we saw last time a couple hours ago. Or just 1 hour ago, actually. The same place. Again, we just got to break out of it. We could dip. Again, we're not going to be buying puts on that. I feel like the worst case scenario is going to be right here, like around this level. If that remains true, then we're probably going to push for like a third opportunity. We're going to push for a third time and see if we can actually break out at that point. If not, this thing is going to be cooked and we're probably going to be dipping down. I have long AMD calls for $200 strike, which I would have bought more this morning to lower my cost. Yeah. If you would have bought more this morning, you probably would have broken even by now. You would probably be green. Let's see. Oof. Ugly sell-off. Yep. Ideally, bulls manage to like hold the dip right here. If we actually break under 520.40 again, that really sets up SPY for failure. Dipping all the way down here would be a huge no-go. I would not even consider buying calls at that moment, to be honest. Like on a potential, like with the expectations of it bouncing up again. At that point, I'm just gonna actually start loading up on puts for real. So bulls have got to like either show up here or like show up here, where we saw a lot of liquidity. That's why I was pulling up that chart earlier, because I was like, if we get pulled back on a potential bounce, like, what's gonna happen? So I'm thinking we either like remain above 520.60, which would be the most bullish scenario, to be honest. It's okay that we got a pushback here. That's totally fine. If we get pushed back like above 520.40 around this level here, that's kind of like I don't like it. But if we actually dip under that, yeah, I am not confident on SPY actually breaking over 521 today. At least at that moment. So ideally, bulls kind of like we have this dip here, and then we kind of like move all the way back up, and then create a pressure chamber somehow, like an ascending triangle or something like that, and then we actually like have a breakout. If not, I mean, we actually dip all the way down here. Bulls have got to like again push all the way up to like 520.80, which is where like our biggest amount of resistance is at. If that doesn't happen and we go under that, yeah, that is that's not a good place to be. I should have dumped all the BA calls this morning. Oh well. What happened with BA, bro? You didn't collect anything? I mean, it should have been green a little bit or something, right? Let me see. Oh shit. Psycho, you shouldn't even take it so hard, man. Like, nobody would have seen that. Nobody would have been able to like predict that sell off. That was brutal, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, here's the thing about the news that came out, Psycho. The CEO is actually going to remain as CEO for a couple months. So, like, nothing's really changing for now. And even if they put a new CEO, like, what's he going to do? You know what I mean? Because, like, the damage's done already. The market's kind of pricing a BA to, like, sell off a little bit more because of the potential loss in sales and the regulatory risk that they might get imposed a lot of fines in the coming months. So the market's kind of like pricing in all of that. A new CEO is not going to change any of that. So like that's why we saw that drop off, because like the market kind of like reacted, but like then it kind of like thought about it and it's like, you know what, like no. With AMD, it was that we had that sell because like China said no more, they're not going to be using AMD chips anymore. But then again, the market kind of like revises and it's like that doesn't mean anything, because like they're selling great in the US and we knew that this was going to come sooner or later. So Graham, what's going on, man? How you doing? BA could take a long ass time to recover, but it will. Oh yeah, Spencer, I've been loading up on BA. I have a very tiny exposure to it at the moment because again, I'm kind of like taking it very slow, but BA is going to recover 100%. I'm buying like at a very slow rate. I bought a 210 and I'm thinking about buying at 180 if we reach it. Ideally, it goes down to like 150. And at that point, I'm really opening up a big position on it, not gonna lie. AMD is flying today. Yeah, man. Oh, what is that? What's happening with SPY? Give us that breakout, bro. Give me that breakout already. Just give me that breakout. Right on, I'm in the long-term port. Yeah, man. The way I'm doing it is like I'm buying more aggressively the lower we go. So like I started buying. This is how I'm kind of like opening up a position. This is my strategy with BA. So I know the company's like an absolute shithole right now. The company's terrible. Management is just awful. This is the stock price of BA. the way I'm doing it is I opened up at 210. I opened up. Then I'm thinking about like between like 150, because I know that's kind of like pushing it, but like I think like it could go down to like 150. If it goes down to 150, I'm gonna quadruple my current position on BA, and at that point it's gonna be pretty heavy. I'm gonna have like a 2-3%, 2-3% per of my portfolio devoted to BA long term. That's about at 150. If that shit drops to like $100 or less, I am buying like crazy, because this company cannot fail. So I'm kind of like buying at the moment. I'm not buying every single week. I'm waiting in between prices and trying to see if I can catch like a really big dip, because I know BA's worth, and the US is not gonna let that company go out of business. There's no way it drops that low. Oh, you don't know, bro. I know it's like pushing it, but again, I'm just kind of waiting. I'm not gonna be buying every $10, for example. I'm gonna buy when it's really cheap. So I'm thinking like something crazy bad happens again, like Airbus stealing business away from BA. That would certainly pull it back a lot, to be honest. So I'm kind of like bidding on that. Let me erase that. Oh, this is fucked. Yep. It was all fun and games, people. It was all fun and games. I'm going to be considering puts. Consider puts at about 520.40 again. It's early put, so I'm not going to go too big on it. Again, I'm not all that confident yet. But at 520.40, if we hold that level, 100%, I'm going to be buying puts. This price action is just absolute horseshit right now. This is not good. What is up with bulls not being able to hold? That is very concerning to me. They're not able to hold any position, to be honest. If we dip below 520.40, I'm going to go in on puts for sure. We're going to see a little bit of a bounce because we have the VWAP here. So, but I think if we actually drop below that, we're going to, I don't want to say crash, but we're going to go have a pretty big low. So like, we'll see. I do know, Psycho, we still haven't seen the penalties. They'll be phasing. The legal shit takes a long time. Yeah, that is what the market's kind of like pricing in right now. How bad can things go? We have a lot of regulations coming in, regulators coming in that are going to be taking a look at BA. And then we also have the real risk, which is them losing business to Airbus. Airbus steals BA. I mean, I don't know if you saw the news, Psycho, but Airbus is already stealing money. Look. UK's leisure airline Jet 2 is set to replace a large part of its Boeing fleet with Airbus. That is huge. That is the real risk with the whole thing with BA. As much as people like to think about, like, you know, them getting fined, and it's going to hit them, obviously, in the pocket, for sure. I'm not saying it's not. The real risk, in terms of longevity, right, is going to be this. Airbus. While BA continues to get, you know, continues to meddle in controversy, you have Airbus pretty much stealing away all their thunder. And that is the real risk with BA. If they continue to lose business the way they've been doing, oh yeah, I can see 150 for sure. That's why I'm kind of like holding back on buying at the current moment. I'm just going to wait and see what happens for now. Take it slow. Because there's no rush for it. To be honest. Let me see. Is Nvidia really all that better than I am? Let's see. Wow. This is crazy. I saw that, but there's also a big government order for Airbus and BA. Yeah, BA is still gonna get orders. That's not a thing. It's about the potential of them losing market share to Airbus. That's a thing. They're still gonna get orders. It's just how much are they gonna get? You know, how much can another airplane? Can they sustain another PR disaster with another airplane kind of like losing their fucking gate and losing their door halfway through a trip? Like, what would happen? Because like we know that their quality assurance is terrible at the moment. Like their parts and like the whole controversy with the insider dying, supposedly committing suicide, which we all know it's probably bullshit. How much of a PR disaster can they sustain? You know what I mean? And while that disaster is happening, Airbus is going to be the one that's going to be taking business because, you know, they're kind of like looking really good right now. So it might take a while for BA to like pay off, which is why I'm going slow on it. It's not a tech company, so I don't have any sort of like pressure to like buy in. I just take my time and just sell calls long term. This thing is fucked, people. I'm just gonna cut the stream. It's like nothing's happening at the moment. And I want to go eat. Can we get a pump? See, like, we're doing the same thing that we were doing over here. The exact same thing. Am I still bullish on SPY? Yes. Again, we did not break underneath this 520.40. So long as we remain above that, like I said, at the moment, because I know I said 520 earlier, but I raised that to like 520.40 now. I trade so much better when you stream. Did you make some money today, Benny? Because I know you got fucked on puts earlier. Oh, what the fuck was that? See, I want to kind of like step away to go eat, but like then something like this happens and I'm just kind of like, oh, small amount, that's good. Here's the thing, as long as you recover, because like we're all gonna take bad trades, right? Nobody's perfect, but like if your good trades outperform your bad ones, you're doing it right. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people prefer when I stream live. I feel like me talking through the trade kind of like helps them get perspective, because I feel like a lot of people, I'll say like consider buying calls at this level if it holds, and like people will be like, what does that mean? Like, do I just hold for like a minute? Like, what am I doing? Whereas while we like live trade, I'll just be talking to you guys, telling you guys what I'm seeing. And if I'm feeling bullish or, you know, or I'm or if I'm feeling neutral at the moment while it's holding, and that kind of like helps you guys. I feel like that's the main difference between like live trading and then just putting the alerts on the Discord. It absolutely gives you more perspective when you live stream. Yeah, so absolutely, man. I'll try to live stream more often. It's just I have so many things throughout the day. I have real life clients, and I also have I'm still studying. I've finished like 65% of all the material I have to learn. Let me see. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I'm seeing right now on SPY. I'm seeing a lot of support right here. A little bit higher than where I thought it was going to be. And because it's holding up so well, I feel like bulls are going to... I feel like bulls are going to try to make a breakout here. Because again, when we have these downtrends like this, these are just it's only a matter of time before we actually break up. These typically don't break down. It's very rare when like one of these actually goes like this. You know, when we're trading like this and it just breaks down. This typically happens when there's like news coming out. So when we see like a downtrend a channel downtrending or something like that, it usually means that there's going to be a breakout. And then the inverse is true for the opposite. Like when it's up, you know, when the channel is like on an uptrend, it's probably going to break down at some point. So what I'm looking at is right now I'm looking at the ranges, right? So like how much it fell from this one to this one, how much did it fall from this to this, how much did it fall from this to this, how much did it fall from this to this, and we've seen a decrease over time in the amount of dips, right, in the amount of dip ranges, which kind of leads me to believe that there's an increase in the amount of people buying and holding, and I feel like that's kind of like creating a scenario where we're probably going to be pumping up. But how far can we go up? That's the real question, because right now this chart is kind of fucked up with the amount of liquidity that came out here. That came because of all of this. So like kind of like predicting where it could go, it becomes harder to like tell. I don't want to say buy calls because like it's so risky right now. This thing could like potentially go up and then just dip again, because like the volume as I'm looking at it is completely fucked. Your experience and commentary gives me a better where the market may go and why. Yeah, man. I'm happy to do this for you guys. I feel like a lot of people benefit from me doing this, and I've seen a lot more engagement on the Discord since I started live streaming. So I'm probably gonna keep on doing that for a while. But yeah, like I was saying, we'll see. I'm not really comfortable with calls at the moment. But if I were to put, to like consider buying calls, I would do it at 520.65. And I'm talking about like maybe one call. And that is like super risky, by the way. Like, because you see what happened right here. That's why this is fucked, in my opinion. I'm just actually gonna lower that. Fuck, not that. I'm gonna lower this to like 520.60 actually. Because if we're gonna take a risk, we might as well like take it a little bit early instead of like that safe at 520.65. Let me clear out this a little bit further so it can be a little bit cleaner for you guys. And to be honest, I'm thinking about lowering the entry for like their risky call, so like all the way down to like 520.55, and then just kind of hedge with that put here in the event that this goes down. But at that point, it would actually have to run a lot for that straddle to like pay off, and I'm talking about potentially like 520 again, which is a lot. Or on the upside, it would actually have to break out from like 520.80, which it hasn't done today. So like hedging with a straddle strategy is not optimal at this point, because the top and the bottom is very limited. That's a problem with like having these like so close to each other. So if anything, just close at like 520.50 on the puts, maybe. Because again, this thing just shows that it wants to break out right now. This thing looks like it wants to break out at the moment. If someone put a gun in my head and asked me like, what do you think is going to happen, I would say it's actually going to go up, even though we're downtrending. But I would also tell them like, I'm only 51% sure, and I'm saying that because I had to pick. But if I had to pick, I'll say it's bullish. I feel like it's going to go up again a third time. It's going to leg up. So like 520.80 a third time, and then we'll see what happens then and how it does it. This is so annoying. And I knew like some shit like this was gonna happen today. That's why this morning I said on the options alert channel, it's like, I don't like what's happening today. That there could be a slow day, and I feel like this is it. If we look at the overall, though, at the overall performance of SPY, look at what we see. Higher highs, higher lows. My bad. Higher lows. With a priced in top. This is why I'm kind of like, bullish at the moment on potential calls right here to like meet that top again. But we'll see. Like I said, consider calls at like between like 520.55 and 520.60 if it holds for a bit, and then consider puts at like 520.40 if it holds as well. The thing that you have to contend with puts is that we're gonna see a little bit of support coming in around the VWAP right here. So have your expectations like match that reality, because it might be a little while before we actually break that. But if bears break that, we could see 520, like I said earlier. And at that point, puts are really gonna pay off. Nothing crazy, but like again, like by comparison to like what we've been getting paid today. I've barely made money today on SPY. Like all my trades have been good on SPY, but like small amounts. Here we go. Let's see if we can continue pushing up. It's looking bullish right now. See what I told you guys? We would have like a potential third leg up. That's exactly what's happening right now. Make sure you guys read what I talked about on the options channel on my Discord. Jesus Christ. This thing is just like, nah. Oh, there we go. I like that. Is that going to be our breakout candle? It looks like it is. It's got 30 seconds to decide if it's going to be our breakout candle or not. And if it reaches 520.90, that'll be goated. That will be goated for sure. Here we go. Give me that breakout. Come on. It's right there, bro. Ugh. Psycho says, see you later. All right, man. Take care. What the fuck was that? $520.80. All right, finally. But the market will dump because I'm going to get lunch right now. Yeah, you and Psycho, like, look at that. The minute Psycho said he was leaving, that's when Spy like had that pop. Seihin, as soon as you say goodbye and log off, I bet you this thing's gonna run for sure. It's just waiting for you to leave. As you guys leave, the rocket to the moon has less weight, which means launch is a lot easier. I shit you not, like the minute Psycho said see you later, this thing started like breaking out of like 520.80. It's so funny. Diamond says, Bitcoin, what's happening with Bitcoin? Is that why Coinbase is going up? Because this thing is rallying up. This thing has just been phenomenal to watch, to be honest. This thing is crazy, man. Fuck me. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're coming down to test support. Alright, people, I'm gonna cut the stream here. I'm just gonna keep updating you guys live on my Discord. Unfortunately, we failed to have that breakout. I mean, we kind of broke out, but like we got pulled back in. So again, I'm not expecting much of SPY today. I'm gonna be updating you guys on my Discord. Make sure you guys are ready for puts at 520.40, like I said earlier. And yeah, let's see what happens. If you got in on those calls, like, you definitely made money here. Quick scalp, but again, it's not paying off the way I want it to. I don't want just a 25-cent move. I want like a 50-cent, 75, a full dollar. But apparently that's not going to be happening today, because SPY is just pretty lame right now. So that said, I hope to see you guys in the next one, and peace.